The UK to the rescue. Hello, I'm Anthony Miller. Vaccines on the way from England as government goes back to a tighter curfew regime to contain COVID. One man taking to social media to vent against the PM and suffering the consequences.
Not good news at all.
Rising COVID cases in hospital force government to reimpose tighter curfew hours. 8 p.m. bad news for selectors like Biggs.
Well, the people them kind of just tired of the whole curfew thing.
Curfew.
For this man on social media, tiredness turning into a tirade against the Prime Minister.
You start it? Yeah. And your wholeness. You're really waste, man, yo.
Venting defiantly 1 minute.
After man plan to plant Marco Polo, come boy, come to me now.
Apologizing meekly the next at a police station.
I'm really sorry.
The resulting internet outcry accusing the cops of applying pressure to squeeze the groveling apology from the seemingly scared man. Some drawing attention to a 2020 incident when the cops went in search of another wholeness disser with similar results.
We out there, we not going, see there. Life, me and make sure go. We out there, we not going.
No, we have found the man that we're looking for, so you can stand down on the record. He was on a bed hiding, but we found him.
I want to apologize sincerely to the Prime Minister, Honorable Andrew Holness.
Others asking, is it now a crime to badmouth Andrew Holness?
Dion Jackson Miller, obviously there's no law against badmouthing as opposed to libeling Andrew Holness. Is this about some overzealous cop angling for promotion, or should we be worried about the screws tightening on free speech in Jamaica?
There's so much to unpack there, not the one question. I can't speak about angling for promotion. Obviously, that's in the mind of the cop himself. Remember, we do have laws still on the books, though, against using expletives in a public place. We have laws on the book, provision on the book against using what is called abusive or calumnious language. But the issue of free speech obviously becomes live, especially when you're talking about these particular circumstances in which we heard what appeared to be a man cussing off the Prime Minister and using expletives. And then we saw the police drawing down on him, as we say in Jamaica. So it does raise the question, what exactly is happening here? And it does look like there's a free speech issue.
Is there a class element to this? Can't imagine the police parading some enraged uptowner to bend the knee to Andrew.
Absolutely agree with you. And that's a problem with some of these laws that we have on the books. They are applied disproportionately against poor people, against people in inner city communities. We always have to remember there's a phrase we use when we're talking in law and human rights, the awesome power of the state. And we have to understand and to accept that in many cases that awesome power is applied disproportionately against people in the lower socioeconomic classes.
People are just having a tough time. Obviously, some people are going to lose it, and they're going to lose it on social media because that's the means of communication right now. So should you be cracking the whip and getting heavy-handed with people?
We have to be very careful. We're very quick in this country to want to criminalize behavior, bad behavior that we find offensive. And I think people forget that taking away the liberty of the subject, locking you up, in other words, is supposed to be a penalty that's reserved for the very most serious offenses. There are many ways in which we can express our disapproval of certain kinds of actions without locking people up. And as you alluded to earlier, a lot of the times the locking up is applied against certain types of people in certain communities.
The viral vent and back down a window onto the mood of a public increasingly frustrated as the pandemic takes on new life thanks to the contagious Delta variant, with promised vaccine availability failing to materialize, and some Jamaicans suspicious of vaccines to start with. In the meantime, tourists returning to Jamaica in numbers without needing to show proof of a negative COVID test. Hospitalizations on the rise, and government doubling down on its claim that Jamaicans' irresponsible behavior is the cause of the spread.
As the government, if you're going to blame the citizens, you have to blame yourself first. So the Prime Minister said people can party where you expect. People are going to party. I not burn out the Prime Minister. I not disrespect the Prime Minister. I talk the truth. I talk what I see. The people them to be blamed, but also who set the rules and the laws of the lands, they are also to be blamed. Rough out there. Because remember enough, the era had no event can keep, and we get 26 days. We try to make 2 ends meet, and now we're back to all of this because enough of the promoter them, enough of them scared. You understand? Enough of them don't believe so them can pull a crowd to finish a party by 7 o'clock. But the good thing about it, the industry don't lack. So at least a little better than nothing. Back in the days, dance I done at 10 o'clock in the morning. A couple years ago, dance usually done 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. Now, dance I finish an hour before the curfew. Sometimes some people unruly and go like a half an hour or an hour after the curfew. That are the unruly people them.
When dances keep, are the people wearing masks?
There are some people who are still afraid of the virus. You know? There are some law-abiding citizens, some people who follow the protocol, but most of the people them just go out to have a good time.
Forcing party promoters like Uptown Monday's Witty to get busy.
But at Uptown Mondays, I give away masks, free masks to anybody that doesn't have a mask. I give it away free and sanitize and whatever it tends to keep the thing going.
How did COVID affect the event? What happened?
Shut it down totally. Shut it down totally.
So no Uptown Mondays in how long?
Past 12 months.
So how you survived?
Well, the little that I had, the little that I saved, it's all depleted now. It's done, finished.
Gone.
Gone.
So when the Prime Minister opened up the scene again, did you restart Uptown Mondays?
As a matter of fact, my family helped me to start back and delivered for me. Let me purchase all the liquors I needed and all the things I needed to get started. Now I'm thinking of just starting a bit earlier and join the curfew time.
How early can Uptown Mondays start?
I go try from 4 o'clock till 8. A lot of people try to end up in court. People who don't have $60,000 paying $60,000 in the court. That don't make no sense. Them family have to be sending money to Western Union for them paying a court fee and all that. That don't make no sense. So we have to really recognize what we're doing and try to do it the best as we can to avoid the court. Because this is how we live. We ain't got no more job. We ain't got nothing else to do. This is what we do for a living. And we've been doing it for so much years now. So you can't just change them now to be mechanics or doctors or whatever. We have to just do what we have to do.
COVID made me realize that not just music alone, you can't survive off of that, you understand? So now I'm actually at my business place, so I operate a bar in Olympic Garden. On a day-to-day level, I down my bar, I hang out, my friend them come link me, you understand? And we deal with business on a different level. Then in the early night now, we party, we play at events, you understand? And then at night time we go home, we don't have nothing to do, we just watch a movie. You understand? And just kill time at home. Because me now go break the curfew.
And the police serious about the curfew?
Yeah, police them serious to an extent. You understand? Because I'm telling you, you have some police where them know you. So as a popular person like me, your police, I can't talk this publicly, your police where will never pressure you if them see you out maybe like a half an hour after but your police where a police work them do. Them no business.
I don't know whose job it is to get this vaccine here, but we need it. And the Prime Minister knows we need it. And Sister Babsy knows that we need it to continue this reggae movement. This is the biggest movement we have right now, reggae movement. Nobody not coming for no ackee and saltfish again, or the beaches. We're coming for the music. A lot of people, like myself, I take one shot and waiting for the other shot and couldn't get it. This is my belief that when the vaccine is available, things will be back to normal like every other country.
As soon as the vaccine available to me, I will be taking it.
And some good news. England's Daily Mail quoting Foreign Secretary Dominic Raab as listing Jamaica among a group of countries set to receive AstraZeneca vaccine. 4 million doses set to depart the UK today for 13 countries, including Jamaica, according to the Mail. Last word to Biggs, as in his top trending track, plus his top 5.
First and foremost, I'm not even going to name the artist in my top 5, but you can't live for Vibes Cartel, no time at all. See, But Intense right now, I feel like I have the most hot trending song right now. A song named Yahoo Boy. He might talk about things where the youths, not everybody, but the youths them can relate. Because all of the youth them say them a dial right now. I don't know what they mean by dial, but them say them a dial and them a work with it.
So the scamming thing is still popular in Jamaica?
Alright, just to how I see it, the image of scamming is popular. 99% of who say them a scammer or a dance scammer don't even know somebody in a fan. I swear.
So the lifestyle?
The lifestyle. Because enough of them so-called scammer, you know, them a rent the markets and the action them and buy one iPhone and get the sticker and put on it and get girls. Alright, my number 5 is Shensia, definitely run. Because reason why I made that my number 5 pick, Shensia run, it get like 2 million views in less than a day. You understand? And the video quality is clean. The song there is just an international song. Number 4, Lali, Tipping Eyes.
My mouth, it can't slip. My face and the time.
Can't go around Lali right now. Lali at the commercial for digital and everything.
Where is the dancer in the commercial? Lali got rid of the dancer?
You have to ask him that.
Or Digicel didn't want him?
You have to ask him that. I don't know the contract with them offer, with them agreement. I don't know about that. Mr. Miller, you ask me for my top 5.
Go on.
So that's a number 4. Number 3, I want a clip doll.
This one, try knowing this all. Clip doll,
Number 2, Massacre, different type.
Different type of money, don't we live them life a different type of straining. I'm a brain nice man, this swing my lighter.
Definitely. Massacre, different type.
Different type of.
And number 1 for me right now is 10 tick. Can't go around 10 tick. You understand? Roll deep.
Roll deep, put my dog roll deep. Full of killer, I'm a mean holy.
Still my number 1 pick.
On a loyalty, don't come on me. Roll deep, put my dog roll deep. R.I.P. to the real.